this morning, one of my children came around, Faith. She came around and, we're just making up this studio set again after we moved into this house. So she came around and I brought her into the studio to have a look at it. And we're doing a sound check and I said, Faith, sit on the hot seat, this seat. And just do a sound check for us and say what, and just blab in front of the camera. And she obliged. She sat on the seat and she was just talking. And she didn't know what to say. I said, just say anything that comes to the mind. And she was just talking. After a while, she got into some rhythm and started talking about a friend, how she met this friend and all that. I have the video in the channel, but it's private, so I can't make it public because it's personal to her. But she started talking about this friend that she has and she met, and they were very close friends, and they had some issues back and forth. And I was sitting down just there, listening to her talk, just talking to the camera. But after a few minutes, she started talking about how they were so close and they didn't keep in touch for a while. You didn't send me a message on my birthday, and I decided not to. That kind of little beef between friends. But then just this morning, this thing happened today. She was here in the studio today, and she was just saying that this same morning, a few hours before she came here, she got a call that the friend was late. And as she got to that point in the story, that the friend that died today, this morning, she just broke down and started crying. Now, she came to this house. She was with me and my wife downstairs. She brought some stuff for us. We talked, and I didn't know she just lost a very close friend. She just got the news of a friend being dead today. And she just broke down, and that explained to me, okay, this is why Faith was a bit dull, her countenance was a bit down, she was not her usual exciting self. And it just started a thought in my head how we can all be around each other and not knowing what we are going through individually. And this girl just heard the news that was so difficult to take, and I didn't know. And she was going about her day until she had the opportunity to talk about it unplanned, onboarding unplanned, and she broke up in tears. Why am I doing this video? Because that episode this morning just got to me, like made me started to think of how, first of all, we need to be there for each other. We need to support each other. We need to be our support systems more. You just see a friend, a colleague, a neighbor, a family member, and you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've been through lately. You don't know what's going on in their space. We need to check up on each other more. We need to be there for each other. But that's one point. Second point is, if you're going through stuff, please don't go through it alone. Don't deal with stuff alone. Don't do life alone. It's not the best way to go about life. Life is tough on its own, and even with our friends and families and support system, life is tough. But in today's world, I think there's too much individuality. We're always on our phones and dealing with stuff alone. Everybody's minding their business, and that's how people sink into depression, and before you know, somebody's committed suicide. Why? Because we're dealing with stuff alone. There's a reason we have family. The Bible says it is not good for a man to be alone. A man, whether you are male or female, when the Bible says man, it's talking about male and female. It's not good to be alone. It's not good to do life alone. It's not good to think you can handle everything by yourself and bottle up emotions and just keep riding and keep going. No. You are not Superman. Trust me, you are not. We're all human. We're all vulnerable. And we need to get to a place where we are We have people in our circles, we have people in our lives that we can talk to, that we can open up to, that we can call and say, you know what, I'm not having a good day. Please look at your circles, look at your space, look at your life, and make sure you have people, valuable people, not just people who hail you for when your hair is nice or you got a new car or something. People, valuable resources in your life that you can flow with, you can confide in, you can be vulnerable with, you can open up to, you can cry to. Don't do life alone. Please. That's my simplified opinion for this week. Yes, thank you. And by the way, if you need to talk to me or to anybody here at Simplified, leave a comment or go to any of our social media handles and just drop us a message, whatever you're going through. We will make the time, hopefully, to be able to reach back to you. Send us a direct message on any of the channels, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or leave a comment here and we will get back to you. Not because we are experts in anything, no, but just because sometimes we just need to talk to someone. Sometimes somebody has something to say to you that could help in your situation. Don't do life alone. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get out of your face now, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and ding the notification bell so you get to know when we have new videos in the channel. Like the video if you do, share it if you think it will help someone, and see you in the next one. Thank you.